everyone, Draco Magnius here for another episode of Pokémon Colosseum Minigames here at Mount Battle to finally do this. Before we get started, I'd like to let you know how this is going to work exactly. As you all know, there are exactly 100 trainers on Mount Battle here in the story mode. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed up each part. What do you mean by part, Draco? Well, what I mean is, after every 10 trainers, you get a room of rest. So I'm going to speed up from Battle 1 to 10, and then I'm going to take, when we get to the break room, I'm going to readjust my party, because I'm pretty sure you can do that there. And I'm going to tell you what you should prepare your party for the next area. Okay? So let's get started. Thank you for waiting. Training will resume on Mount Battle. Let's go to info. Mount Battle is a place of training. Each consists of 10 areas, each with 10 zones. In other words, there's only 100 zones with a trainer in each. You must battle through these areas without taking a loss. By winning your way through an area, you will be awarded Poké Coupons at a break room at the end. Every break room is outfitted with a PC, so you may switch your party Pokemon with those in storage. If you wish to quit or interrupt your knockout challenge, you may do so at any break room. Abra will teleport you back here. Once you have won through an area, you may resume a challenge from the next area, or from any area that you have cleared. Oh, I did not know that. Well then, that makes this easier on me. Okay, you may resume your challenge from the next area, or from any area you have cleared. For more information about Poké Coupons, please ask at the next counter. Okay, that gives us the ground rules for the actual tower. Now let me show you what you're going to want. You are going to want an Electric-type Pokemon, a Fire Pokemon, a Ground Pokemon. A Water Pokemon would be good, but the Ground Pokemon will suffice. I believe you should have a Flying Pokemon. Oh no, let's see, I said Electric. You're going to want either a Dark or Ghost Pokemon that has Psychic or Ghost moves, so that's why I have Draco here. And, oh, and I almost forgot, you definitely want a Fighting Pokemon. All of the Pokemon in the first area are only in their teens. The strongest Pokemon in here is actually level 20. Well, there's a few Pokemon level 20. So you should have no difficulty clearing this if you decided to do this at the end of the game like me. With level 50s Pokemon and level 60s. Honestly, I have a doubt I'm going to have any difficulty with this, at least not until we get to area number 5, I think. Let's see. 3, 4, 5... Yeah, 5 is where it starts to get slightly difficult, because that's when they hit their 40s. But without further ado, let's get the show on the road. Challenge. Would you like to start a new challenge? Yes, I'd like to start a new challenge. I hope you do well in your knockout. Another bit of advice, bring lots of revives and potions. Draco, go for it! Oh, but she's leaving us alone. She can't actually see us doing the challenge, but yeah. So, cutting this here, and then gonna start speeding it up. See you guys in a few seconds. and that was area number 1. A few side notes. I noticed that apparently between each zone, your Pokemon get fully healed. This is true in the first area, but I don't know if it's true for the other areas, so I'm still going to be a little careful on that in that regard. You talk to this guy to get your Poke Coupons for beating Area 1. Oh yes, you have cleared Area 1. Congratulations. Here are your Poke Coupons for surviving the Knockout Challenge. 100 Poke Coupons. Yay! I would like to advance. I like your challenger spirit. Show them what you're made of. Okay, then there's Aber right there, who's asleep. If you don't want to continue, you tell him so, and then Aber teleports you, and you already know that, but I figured I'd clarify. For the next room, you are going to want a ghost or dark Pokemon. I'd recommend Draco because she has psychic and ghost moves, which can be helpful in multiple scenarios here. You're going to want some kind of ground Pokemon. What that is all up to you, but you're going to want a ground Pokemon. Fighting Pokemon would be good. There's one scenario where a flying Pokemon can come in handy. I don't have one, but there's one battle where the guy has ground Pokemon, so water would be a good idea. I decided I don't really need to because the highest level trainer here has, like, level 25 Pokemon, so it's not really that big a deal. Electrics are necessary. I said ground. And the last trainer, fire and flying, is excellent. But without further ado, let's get started. I'm gonna cut this here and start the speed up again. See you guys when this one's over. room number 2. I love this song in the background. I'm sorry, that's random, I know, but I really like this. And I'm happy to be away from Bitchy for a change. Makes me feel good. Anyway, for the next area, you're going to definitely want to have a fire Pokemon with you. I'd recommend Draco. You could have either a dark Pokemon, or you could either have Draco who has Psychic and Ghost moves, or you could just have a dark Pokemon with you in this area. You're going to want either a Dragon-type Pokemon or an Ice-type Pokemon at one point. Electric Pokemon are highly recommended by me. I believe I already said fire. You're going to want a Water Pokemon. Excuse me. And yeah, the Electric Pokemon ties it up. Anything else is your discretion. The people in area number 3, area number 3 still have Pokemon in their 20s. They're just hitting the high 20s, and when you get to the area leader, she has 1 Pokemon at level 30 exact. Oh no, wait, I'm sorry, 2 Pokemon that are at level 30 exact. So we're still in the low bracket. So you don't have to terribly worry about anything, but this is where it starts to get a little more challenging than it's been, which is one-hit kill constantly. Now, how many Poke-Coupons did we get for Area 2? 200! And yes, I would like to advance, thank you. Moving on. Alright, now, cue the music. does it for Area 3, so we'll be going to Area 4 next. What you're going to want to have in your party is you're going to want a fighting Pokemon, an electric type Pokemon. It's good to have a dark, or in this case, a ghost or psychic Pokemon. Well, actually, either have Misdreavus or a dark Pokemon, I should say, because that's a better definition. You're going to want a ground type, a fire type, a psychic, or just have Misdreavus again because it has psychic moves. You're going... I said fire already, right? Yep. You're going to want a water type and a dragon type. And that'll pretty much help you beat this entire floor. Fairly simply. Now let's talk to this guy to get our Poke Coupons. Hooray! Yes, I will advance. Thank you. Onward to victory! Ah, and you'll notice this is where the environment changes a bit. We're getting closer to the top. We're now in the actual lava part of the mountain. But cutting this here and start the music. and that is the 4th area. Now, for this area, you are going to want a grass Pokemon, a ground Pokemon, a fighting type, a psychic and ghost, or a dark type. But you are going to need a psychic type at some point, which is why I recommend getting Draco. Draco is mine. Mischievous. That would be who you have. So let's see. You're going to need a fire type, an electric type, and a flying type would be good for one specific instance, and could be used in another, but instead I'm using a fire Pokemon for that one instance where it could be used again. So it's not a big deal. But let's get our coupons. Hooray! 600! Advancing. And you know what? Because I think I forgot to do this, I've been saving off screen every time we go to a different one just to be safe. Okay, now that that's been taken care of, onward to the Actually, yeah, this is the halfway point. Halfway point. Let's see, it looks about the same as the last one, but cutting this here to add in the music. Alright, and that does it for Area 5. We are currently in the Area 5 break room, obviously. Let me just grab my Poke Coupons. Yay! I guess I would, good sir. I would like to advance. But I think we're going to end this episode of Minigames here. So in the next episode of Pokemon Colosseum Minigames, we'll be taking on the last 5 areas. See you guys then.